Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I am just chilling until Off the Map Stage 3 starts. Trying to get myself back into this group. Let me bully my way in. Absolutely something with hearing. 20 minutes. I have been on the bike for a little bit, though. So I'm moderately warmed up. I'm also just trying to figure out what the heck is creaking on my bike. It's driving me up a wall. Do not know what it is. I'll be honest, I kind of want to spin down. This is horrible. Oh, of course, this is punishment. Yep, I deserve this. This is absolutely punishment. It's what I get for trying to go for the easy route. Or easy pace. Immediately up this annoying little grade. That's deserved. The baseline jersey isn't that bad. I don't know how long that goes for, but I really want to do. Oh, JD. Wonder if he is warming up for a race. I don't think he would have finished one. I'd imagine he's got to be warming up. Probably racing a little after, a little over 10 after, I think. That's when that race kicks off. It's usually when he races. If I'm not mistaken, he races like 6 o'clock Eastern. 3 Pacific. It's usually when I'm used to seeing him. At least used to when I'm used to seeing him signed up, I should say. Realized I said I wanted to spin down and then I ditched the pace partner. Not exactly holding up to what I said I wanted to do. Basically, I just want to chill for the moment. I did the classic route patch, but I was worried that I wouldn't finish it in time, so I probably pushed more than I should have. So now I'm like, oh, I'll just spin down instead, and then I'm just going to be left not warmed up for off the map. Not that I'm racing it. But it's par for course for me. Hey, Slow, how's it going? Good evening to you. Are you just punishing me? The first one I can basically get because of German. Second one, not so much.
Hello there.
Hey, Vidar, how's it going? Second is the same, is it? Okay. Interesting, okay. I've not seen that one before. Or heard it. In Norwegian, okay. That would make sense. It's the difficulties of streaming Zwift when cycling is an international sport, more heavily favored European. Ah, there's the good old snarky Slow. I love it. I miss it when you're not around to give us the snark. It's amazing. You voice the things that I think. one of those days where I'm happy I'm not racing because I feel like empty. In the sense of like just weirdly lacking of power. It's an odd feeling. I'm sure once I get into the ride and I have people around me, it'll be a little bit different, but it's a very bizarre feeling. Also, I realized I'm 3/4 of the way to level 100. Am I prepared? No. I mean, I'm not racing it, so I'm not super concerned. I'm going to do it at whatever pace. Ideally, I'm going to stay with the pack just to get draft until we get to Wollonga. And I'll just deal with it in whatever way I can. It's basically the plan. I'm here for, I believe, the route badge and to finish the stage. That's really it. Wednesday most likely will be race day, and that's going to hurt. Doing the new course in Scotland is going to be rough. That I'm not prepared for. If I'm entirely honest. I mean, I'm sure I know part of the reason why I feel slightly off trying to be good and cutting out the snacking that I do in the middle of the day. Smart, slow. I sign off on that. So, I'm still kind of adjusting. Normally I would have a snack around this time, so my body's like, excuse me. So, probably dealing with my body revolting on me, because it's like, no. You're supposed to feed me. It's like, no. Not gonna happen. It's just such a difficult habit to get out of if it's something your body's just used to. For me, even more so, unfortunately. The Hunger Games. Yeah. Well, for me, it's like I get hungrier faster than most people. So, it's really difficult for me. Like, I just constantly have a hunger. And it's like, ugh. No. I don't have the metabolism to process the hunger that I have. It's not good. My body wants more than it can burn. Yes and no. For most people, yes, I agree. For me, it's a 50-50 split, I would say. Just because my body doesn't capture as much nutrients as most people. Thank you, Peter. There is a legitimate line where I have to be careful. So I'm just trying to find that balance of what is possible, especially if I'm going to ride in the afternoon. Because I do run out of nutrients faster than most. I always had that thing of when I was racing when I was younger in college. I would pull out a Cliff Bar in like an hour and 15-minute race. And people are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, if I don't, I'm going to bonk. You don't understand. And then there was a sad race where I had a Cliff Bar in my hand and we hit a bump and I watched the Cliff Bar fly out of my hands and bounce across the road entirely untouched. It was very sad. Because usually when I was racing, I didn't want to deal with having to open anything, so they're pre-opened. Basically cut the package and the Cliff Bar in half. Oh, it was miserable. I'm just like, no. Because, like, you have a food strategy in racing. You have to. Even if for most people it's just like a goo right before you start and a goo in like a critical situation or something. For me, it was always a goo right before the start and then a Cliff Bar, depending on the race. Especially if there were certain temperatures. I'd be more likely to take one in the race. But a lot of times it was just like a half Cliff Bar. And it was usually like 30 or so minutes into a race. Because that processed better for me for the nutrition that I needed. Goo were good, but the caffeine and sugar was not enough. I needed a little bit more substance to it. I'm in this weird limbo where I'm not doing enough effort to like really get super warm, but my body wants to sweat, but the fans are cold. It's very weird and not pleasant. I've done this to myself though, and I know that, which is worse. I know this is my doing. Musings of a general. Sorry. This is what I do when I don't have anything in front of me and I'm just waiting for the event to start. It's the places my mind goes. Just like occupying myself. Because the route badge was supposed to be longer. But I mistimed it. Uh-oh. That's never a good note. I mean, that's incredible. Kudos to you. That's awesome. I'm not jealous of the diabetes part, but I'm jealous of the weight loss. I keep trying and I just keep going up. It's not effective. I have a bad habit. I just like food. It's very difficult. People are like, why do you ride? So then I can eat. That sucks. But hey, at least it was pre. I mean, that's always a better answer. And you're ahead of the curve. I've heard plenty of people where they didn't get that. Ish. I mean, yeah. It could have been worse, basically. Not that it's ever great, but it could have been worse. Alright. I'm bored of just spinning, so I'm just gonna go hop in the event and see how many people are here. 95, okay. We're definitely not gonna start pushing people off the pier like we did at the Thanksgiving ride, but... Turner, are you gathering toys again? He doesn't like it when we're down here for riding. He always just assembles his toys. I mean, that's fair. But it's one of those things. You may think in the back of your head, but you don't want to acknowledge it. It's one of those things that you're like, yeah, but if I don't ask, I don't know. I mean, that's how most people... I mean, that's probably why most people don't get the pre. Because it's the, well, if I don't ask, then it doesn't exist. It's a very, very tough line to run. All right, I'll be right back. A little under 7 minutes, and then we'll suffer again. Because that's what we do. Yes. warm myself back up. Let myself chill. Even warmed down enough that my whoop is like, oh, I detected cycling. I'm like, I'm still going. Not off the bike yet. It's when you know you took it too easy. Why am I alone over here? Why is it every time? Do people just hate me? I feel like every time I'm on the side, I'm just solo. I was thinking that. Hey, look! Oh, you can't see. So, it's you! Somebody said the same thing. Are you wishing people luck at the group ride? I mean, I guess some people will race it, but... Gluten Morgan. I wish you a bread morning. Unfortunate for you if you have an intolerance. Yeah, it's definitely one of those days where I'm not here because I want to be. I'm here because I know I should be. Like, that's... I hate to say it, but that's like... That's the mentality I have right now. It's like, I know I need to finish stage 3. And this is the best day to do it. So... I'll do it today. Exactly. That's really all today is just get it done. I know it sounds blasphemous. I'm not excited about it. I'm just like, eh. I don't know why. Okay, it's a little bit better. I didn't know. It's fine, slow. I never take any jokes, pokes, or anything personally. Especially not from anybody that I know in my community. So I think if it was somebody that came in and I didn't know, then yeah, I might be a little bit upset, but I'm not concerned with anybody I know. I know most people's personalities and that everybody means well. I'd like to think I know you pretty well. At least through the internet. For what is possible to know. I know your typing style, how about that? And your level of snark. See you again. Don't put me out in the cold. Give me a pack. Just here to find a group. Not racing. So curious what's creaking. I double checked my chain. It was next to 0 chain stretch. So. Doesn't sound like pedals. It's not that kind of creak. Thing that I'm debating is if it's the cassette for some reason. It's almost like the chain rattling against the cassette, which doesn't make any sense because the gearing's electronic. It auto adjusts. Getting this down, and yeah, Penguin was double checking for me. She was trying to diagnose because it's that tough thing of you can't really check it yourself because it's only when I pedal. And I know the cleats are very tight because my right cleat does not want to give. It does sound like it's from the cassette. Okay. Curious. At least I'm good at diagnosing where the sound's from. Haven't lost that ability. I don't know why it would be. That leaves 2 things that I can think of. Trim, which would be weird, and wear on the cassette, which shouldn't be either because the cassette's fairly new. Oh, it's absolutely maddening. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, good thing is the pedals haven't been really... Nothing's changed on them in a while. Not cleats. Not them coming out of this. Nothing. I've got a spare set of race pedals that go on all the test bikes. Trying to stick with this group until maybe the Jarvis climb. That'd be nice. Just to have draft. Ah, Deadpool's here. Cool. Didn't realize he was in this group. Gonna be a tough group to stay with. Oh, I know, Peter. I already did it once today. I did the classic before I hopped into this. Then we got Old Wollonga. Just pushing. Come on. I hate trying to hang on to that dirt. It always shreds. At least we're going down the suppressor, not up. But how you doing, Peter? I don't know if I asked. Man, steering's screwing me today. Oh, don't worry. It's just power to the portal. I wish. Get a downhill in a second. I am way over my intention this early. It always does. Yeah, you're not wrong, Peter. Wollonga is not that bad. Not at all, Peter. Not at all. Like I said, it's not what I intended. We know I'm not smart. My goal was to hold draft until we get to Jarvis. That just turned out to be a lot harder than I expected. Again, steering screwed me. Oh, goody. Cool. Whoop dropped out. At least it's not a race. There it is. Hey, Rice. How's it going? Well, I hate being near ellipses. Fair answer. Alright. Almost time for me to chill out. I will be here. You enjoy. Oh, I'm not going to go super easy. I just don't anticipate staying with this group. Okay, that is kind of funny. Feather, come on. Rip. Now I'm screwed. I prefer sushi rice. Yes, Peter. Yeah. This is what I expected. Zone 4 isn't enough to stay. Yes, Rice. I burned a lot of matches to stay with him.
People,
Hello.
we got people.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hey, Kim, how's it going? I went far too deep trying to stay with probably second group on the road. And have done stupid things. So I'll be falling backwards now. We also do have Wollonga Hills, though. And this part of this climb sucks. If you have not done Decadash, don't. Ha! How are you, Telma? Glad you like it. There. There you go. There's a larger view of the setup. And unfortunately, a larger video of me. I'll bring this back so people have the map. Ow. And backwards begins. Hope you had a good stream though, Luma. I hate this climb. Done this too many times. Yes. That is my wife's bike. She has the Zwift ride. He was a very big fan of it. I hate that climb. All in favor of removing it? I've done it so many times lately. Second time today alone. No worries. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. I do not blame you. Yeah, Slow, it is a little bit sad where their shipping is. And what they can't ship to. Should also clarify for anybody jumping in, this is off the map stage 3. So, not technically a race. But, I did go far too hard for the first, like, 15k. So. This was not supposed to be race day. Wednesday's supposed to be race day. But stick around long enough and you'll find out I'm not smart. I don't know what the reason is. It's weird. It's such a good feature. Like, they have the market cornered. I wonder if the derailler's been. That's almost what it looks like. Yeah, that's what's weird. Thanks, Grubby. Probably should also not put as much torque on the back end of the bike until I solve this. For all I know, I'm making it worse. Just gonna shear the derailleur off the back end of my bike. Thankfully, it's a newer bike, though, so it should have a replaceable derailleur. Not that I want that as a solution. How the derailleur hanger would have got bent inside, have to ask the animals. But seeing as it's an electronic group set, that's kind of the thing that's sticking in my head. An electronic group set shouldn't be able to fall out of true. And I don't think this is a new enough set to have crash mode. Which would solve that. Alright, back to the K1. Or, well, not back to it. Back to the volcano and to the K1. That is not something I stock now. I have not stocked derailleur hangers. Not that that's smart. Would be smart too, but I do not. But you better believe I'll be checking once I'm done this ride. Oh, it would be, yes. 100% agree. But as we know, hindsight is 20/20, and that's not my strong suit. I think I've, in a little less than 20 years of owning bikes, I think I've only had a bent derailleur hanger once. And it was on an old aluminum frame, so they just bent it back. You're not wrong. Almost climb time. Remember, right, the climb's only like 4K. It's not much. All right. Final part it is. Go here, do the climb, and I believe head back. I think we head back down to downtown. Be the first time I've done an event with a hill in it through the portal. Curious if we'll get power-ups at every arch. So yeah, 4K, 252 meters. I use my power up at this arch to find out. Yes, you do. Cool. Useful. Definitely steeper than I expected. Could you imagine you do this route? You're like, cool, I'm almost done. You come into here, and it's like Vaughn 2 or something. Or the Galibier. I mean, yeah. I just figure Vaughn 2 is an actual route, so it probably wouldn't be in here. Only if I need a 3-day vacation. Actually, it would probably be more than that. Maybe 7-day. Let's be honest, I'm an affiliate. It would be a perma. They're not generous to us. We don't make them enough money. That's one way to do it. So it does kick hard at the beginning, and then slowly ease. Oh, we're a quarter of the way done. Another, come on. Ah. Oh, that would be miserable. Let's dump this. The chafing would be real. Why am I pushing so much? I don't know. Third of the way done. This is off the map stage 3. So, finish the stage. This is the final stage in the series. Not technically a race, but... I just don't know how to ride easy. Ugh. Stop giving me crap parents. Every section from here gets easier. Halfway down the climbing. There we go. Meters left. It's easier still. There we go. Oh, I'm giving it. $55 meters left. Again?
Hey,
Hey, you're follow. Here, I think. Yeah, Twitch moved things. It's stupid. Almost over. Oh, there we go. That's weird. I did FTP up that. There you go. How many people aren't gonna go get the badge though? So I'm pretty sure you have to leave and complete the route to get the badge. So it's weird it ends there. Oh, that was spicy. Oh. As of right now, I haven't gotten the route badge, so I'm fairly certain you have to go finish it. Should be a pretty good fast rundown. It's so steep. Just speed up the process. There we go. Whew. I don't know why I did that hard. That was dumb. Something about me going up climbs. I can't help it. Okay. Whew. Let's get our free ride down and we'll go. I think there's only like 2 kilometers left of the route or something. 2.5. I'll be very upset if there's no badge. And then I'll pull up the graph for everybody to see. I just don't want to pull it up until I finish the route. I don't want to take any chances. I really feel like the tour shouldn't have ended at the top. That feels very weird. I thought it was supposed to end at the end of the badge, but I guess not. Whew. It was harder than I expected. Wollonga is definitely harder than I expected. Not like horrible, but it makes sense what you see in the Tour Down Under. I think that's the good thing about being able to do this is you kind of get a respect for watching how fast people fly up these things. It's ridiculous. It's taking a lot longer than I expected it to get down. Alright, let's see. Will this put us on the route? Does look like it will. Yep, 2.6. Okay, cool. So I think, yeah, we'll go down to downtown, and I think that's the end. I believe. I'm curious how many people are not finishing this route, not getting the badge. Which is unfortunate. Because in order to get this badge any other time, I think you have to do whatever portal is open. So if it's some ridiculously crazy climb, you're screwed. Nope. I don't like that my route just reset. Don't like that. Hopefully that's not a problem. But that's why I was confused why the event ended at the top of the climb. That's weird. Feels like it's being very buggy. Because unless it's counted as an after party, you have to finish at the start banner of where the route started. Most routes are not a one-way. They loop. Pretty much the only ones that don't are after parties. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. Never mind, I take that back. There are some that end at the top of climbs. But most of them do finish in some semblance of a loop. I very much hope I get this badge. I will be very upset if I don't. My expectation would be that crossing through the banner down here should be the end. At least that's my expectation. Dodge all the sliding people. Ah! It's like Frogger. See if my assumption is correct. Because I don't really have a map that's tailored for this anymore, right? Which is bizarre. My assumption would be we cross this, and I should get the badge. Will the assumption be correct? Let me see something. Oops. Is there a badge for it? Salvage or elevate shorelines, hilly route, mine mash power to the tower, navigate mine center remote, it's a party coast to coast, Libby Hill. Is there no badge for it? Shisa, Petit. There's no badge for it. Oh, okay. Weird. Yeah, what is one more round? So, I guess there's no badge for it. That's weird. Alright, we'll take a look at the graph then. Okay. I could have swore there was. It's event only, but most... Oh, that's a weird... Beautiful line work. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, oh, God. Did I mention I've got a problem? Because I do. Somebody sent help. I said I was going to go easy today. Oh, boy. Why do I do this to myself? Seriously. One of these days I'll learn. Yeah, I know, right. Nice Zone 2 ride. Yeah, exactly, Rice. Exactly. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I went far harder than I should have because I'm not smart. Nobody's surprised if you've been here long enough. Anyways. I'm gonna head out. I will be back either Wednesday or Thursday. I did forget that I have a late meeting on Wednesday, so we'll see how late it goes. Hopefully it doesn't. I should be able to make the race work on Wednesday. Just might mean less of a warm-up, which is unfortunate considering the route. It's gonna suck. So yeah, we'll go from there. I will I'll pre-make the ride or the event on YouTube, so it's there if anybody wants to check there. I'll post in Discord if I move it from Wednesday to Thursday. I think that's the easiest way to do that, and I try to keep things up to date, but it's not easy because things happen last minute. Yeah. So appreciate you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed me suffering for no reason because I don't know how to stop myself. It's apparently my MO. So yeah, have a good one, and I will see you either Wednesday or Thursday. Bye.